Word of Princess Ryla's rescue had already reached the king. He sat upon his throne in anxious expectation, while Queen Velice beside him looked out over the hall, where attendants whispered among themselves about all the strange and fearful happenings of the day. At last the royal chancellor cried out, his voice echoing through the chamber.
The royal wizard and his assistant.
Frederick entered with Fiona beside him and stood before the king.
Good, Frederick,
said King Zalgas, leaning forward.
What news?
The wizard turned to Fiona.
Fiona was hidden in the garden when a some rose from the waters and attacked the guard. Let her tell what she saw.
Fiona felt a tremor of fear. It's no light thing to lie before a king, even for one already well practiced in deception. Yet she had gone too far to retreat, so she cleared her throat and began, giving a quick account of how she had seen the Barasum rise from the lake and freeze time itself, so the guardsmen and her companions could only watch, unable to stir. But before she could continue, the chancellor cried out again.
Darrow, the great wolf captain, and Princess Rila are here with their companions.
Fiona gave the faintest sigh of relief, for at once the attention of the whole court turned from her to the new arrivals. King Zalgas sprang from his throne, spread his arms wide, and went forward joyfully to greet Princess Ryla.
Welcome to Eposa.
The princess bowed her head.
Princess Rila,
the king continued,
you are the first of the Hive Nations ever to visit Eposa, and I assure you that both you and your guard shall be safe here.
Ryla answered with grave dignity. Our Hive Nations have always kept to themselves. We have never had dealings with other races, but have remained apart, seeking peace with all, even during the Great War against the Demon King, Lord Forgun. But now that has changed. My family was held captive by the demon Silbora and her servant Bionloth. They created a new magic by which my family was taken and controlled. Then she turned towards Darrell and his companions. Your Majesty, these warriors who rescued me from that demonic darkness have compelled me to understand that my people can no longer stand alone against the rising evil. We always believed ourselves stronger than the other races, with no need of alliance or friendship. Yet, whenever our queens have tried to open relations, sorrow has followed. Not long ago, my mother, King Stira, sent an envoy to Count Bullock. That envoy fell under the court's power and was used first to spy on Queen Velice, and then upon my mother's hive. But now I know that we cannot protect ourselves alone. We must learn to stand with others. I shall call together the Hive Queens and urge them to begin a council with Eposa and its allies.
We should begin at once,
said King Zalgas.
For we do not yet know of what the demons intend.
I will leave immediately, said Ryla. I invite my friends to come with me and meet the Hive Queens.
Okay.